Hello guys, so today we are going to do a Dandy's World toon tier list. Now if you guys don't know, I've been playing Dandy's World a lot recently. I got almost every single toon except for a couple, but I know how they work because I played them on like Dandy's World modded and stuff like that. And I'm going to make a tier list of them. Some videos are still being published because I've recorded a couple. But today we're just going to do a tier list of who I think is the best one at the moment. A meta tier list, basically. We're going in alphabetical order. I don't know why Dandy's here. Just forget he's there. And let's start off with Astro. Astro, his stats are pretty balanced, and his ability, his active is that he can refill stamina by 100% if they are in his area. And his passive is that he regenerates stamina 50% faster. So this is off to a good start. That's very good for distracting and just a very overall balanced toon. Then we got a Bassie. Now Bassie literally like crushed Baba in the season. Now her stats are not the best, but her ability is that she can drop items, which is one of the best abilities ever, and she also has an extra inventory slot. She's a backpack. She took Cosmo's and Ginger's role, not gonna lie. So I will put that in S tier 2, but below Astro. Then we got a Blot. This is the newest toon, and not gonna lie, a very solid release. I will put it in A. His ability is very good, and he can save people if like there's a faster Twisted chasing them, like Pebble, because the minions that he spawns have like very low stealth, and he's a distractor, of course, so it's always good. Then we got a Boxton. Now Boxton, if you know what you're doing and like if you're a good player and you're playing as Boxton, not gonna lie, he's very good. If you know what you're doing with Boxton, not like just being like a starter, he's a very solid toon. His passive is very good. When there's 8 people in the round, his passive like his speed matches like 5-star extraction. So he's very decent in a coordinated setting. Then we got a Brightney, and I play Brightney a lot to get V, and I can confidently say Brightney is a good toon. Now, she does have 1-star stealth, which makes her more visible to Twisteds, but she has good mobility. She can survive, man. And her ability is very useful in Blackouts, and I would say better than V's ability in Blackouts because less of a cooldown. Then I got Baba, and not gonna lie, kind of a trash main. Now Baba, her active ability is pretty good, but it's kind of like a copy of Connie's, and her passive is literally like so bad. Like, it's buns, bro. It's so bad. Like, why do you gotta stand in such a tiny area for it to give you just a 50% speed boost? Like, bro, how is that going to help with anything? I'm gonna put her in B tier. Babette is definitely the worst main, by far. Then Cole, I'm sorry, man. Cole stats suck, and it's just not a good toon. His ability isn't good. Her ability isn't good. Not even with Sprouts. People say her ability is good on Sprouts. No, it's not. And she's just a run-of-the-mill survivalist, maybe distractor. And yeah, it's just not. Just don't play it. Then we got a Coco. Now Coco's ability is useful, and bonbons are very good items, and I would say, will this be crazy to put in A? I think I will, actually. Sure, her extraction speed sucks, and she's just kind of a survivalist, but she can support. Yeah, I'll put her. Yeah, top of B. Top of B is fine. Then we got a Connie. Now, yet again, even though she has 1-star movement speed, yet again, she has amazing survivability. If you use like Vandermeer or like Pink Bow, maybe you can survive well, man. I will put her. I think right here is good. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, now Cosmo. Cosmo's a healer support, so yeah, he's good. He can like heal a lot of people, though he does need to hurt himself to heal other people, and Bassie is just objectively better at healing than Cosmo. If Bassie didn't exist, I think I would put like Cosmo here, but for now I'll put him at the bottom of A tier, maybe above Boxon. Oh my god, okay. Exon, yet again, just a normal starter, so C tier. Finn, he has good survivability and decent at extracting. I'll put him like here. Yeah, that's fair. Flutter. Now, Flutter just has the exact same stats as Cole, but with a better ability. It's still not really that good. I'll put Flutter there. Oh, no, what Cole can go to C tier, I guess. Then we got a Flight. Now, Flight was very good upon release, like meta breaking. I will put Flight in S tier. Not gonna lie. Flight is just like replace Tisha basically. Flight just replaced Tisha in the meta. Like, sure, his gust isn't as fast as Tisha's speed boost, but I think it lasts for longer, and you can get hit by the gust multiple times. And his extraction is just way better. Sure, his skill check might suck, but if you're good at hitting skill checks, and still 2 stars isn't that bad. And so I believe Flight is a very good toon, especially for solos. Then we got a Gigi. Now, Gigi's ability is kind of goated, not gonna lie, but there is a long cooldown, and his stamina, her stamina, does suck. But yet again, you can just farm up on bottles of pop. So I think Gigi is actually a very solid toon, and I will recommend you having it. She has the exact same stats as Shelly, but just with a 1-star lower stamina, which does suck. But yet again, you have good mobility. Then Glisten is very good for extracting, and his ability is also very good. But aside from that, kind of mid. Yeah, top of B looks good. Goob is a very good distractor. So, like, I think I'll put him like the 3rd best distractor. I will put him at top of A too, because like a toon that can like pull people into the elevator or just save them from dying is a very cool idea that I like. Ginger, I will put Ginger slightly above Cosmo. They're basically in the same area, but I just think Ginger's better because, first of all, better extraction. Sure, the cooldown and speed might suck, but she has also a way bigger range, and she has better survivability, in my opinion. Then we got a Louis. Yeah. He's just goated, bro. Louis is actually. It feels weird putting Flight in this. I don't know, but Louis is actually just goated. Like, there is no other toon that can effectively extract, like, very effectively. He's a very good distractor. Like, maybe even the best if you master him well, and he's also a very good extractor because of his 4-star skill chip and 3-star movement speed. If you put Mag apart on this dude, he's overpowered at extracting. And if you put Dog Plush and Clown Horn on him, he can outwalk Pebble at 1 heart. His passive is overpowered already, and literally is broken. Yeah, I think he's the best toon in the game. He's also my main toon. He's the one that I use the most. So yeah. And then Pebble is not far behind, not gonna lie. Pebble is my second favorite toon. In my opinion, he's the best distractor, and he's amazing at his job. His bark ability decreases his stealth, unlike Flutter, which can't decrease his stealth at all unless using Scrapbook. Pebble is just objectively the best distractor, though Louis does put up a good fight. These three over here are amazing at distracting. I would choose them over any other toon to distract. Then Poppy, I'm sorry, bro. Her ability sucks. All her stats are mid. I don't like Poppy. When I was trying to get Poppy Mastery, I hated it for Louis. I don't like it. Same thing with R&D. Like, you being 1-star movement half of the time literally like sucks. And I'm not offending anyone here because, like, do you know any people that play R&D? I'm waiting. No. And Roger, I think it's the same thing. Like, Roger is no good in his point is literally just to be a research gatherer. He's literally useless without it. Like, sure, he's a good extractor, but he's bad at almost everything else. Extracting is not everything, guys. Scraps, also very bad. Scraps is never gonna be good. She did have a rework which made her survivability better, but she's still just a survivalist. She doesn't do anything for the team. Just finish machines, and she's bad at finishing machines too. She's bad at movement, bad at machines. She's bad at surviving, for the heck. Like, bro, I think she's actually below R&D. Because at least R&D has, like, changes. She's just always bad. Then Rudy, yet again, same level as Exen, but slightly better, I think. His ability is just better. Yet again, starter. Then, Shelly, oh my gosh. Shelly is very good. You need a Shelly in your run to get far. Like, she's just gonna speed up your extracting process so much. And she's also she's just debatably the most effective extractor in the game. Yeah, I think she's just the best extractor and my favorite support toon by far. And her stamina isn't really a problem because of her passive ability and her good mobility. The Shrimp, yeah, we don't need to think about that. I'm not even going to talk about it. And Sprout, yeah. Sprout is just the most effective healer in the game. You need a Sprout to get consistent heals because sometimes you won't find that many heals on the floor or in Dandy's shop. So you need a Sprout to be there so then you can get heals. Sure, Ginger and Cosmo can do that and Bassy, but this one is the most consistent one by far. Then Tegan, way too self-centralized, not gonna lie. Tegan counteracts Sprout, so if you have a Sprout and Tegan on the same floor, you're gonna see a lot of, like, bad stuff because they will both try to hog the tapes and Sprout won't have enough tapes to heal. And Tegan won't have enough tapes to heal herself. She's just a survivalist again. Though she's very good for solos. That's why she's top of C, yeah. Then Tisha, I would put Tisha over here. Tisha is, using the right trinkets can be an effective extractor. Not as effective as Flight, though. An effective extractor and an effective distractor. Not effective, but a good backup distractor, too. She's an all-rounder. And support. Her ability is very good for support. Toodles, same level as Poppy, not gonna lie. But worse because Toodles... Actually, slightly better. Just because Toodles has a better ability than Poppy. Then V. Now, I have a lot of mixed feelings about V. Because, now, I got V recently, and I loved playing as her. But her survivability still kind of sucks. Though she's very good at her job, which is in like a toon that just does machines close to elevator. She's an LA camper, so at her job, I actually think she's S tier. but like she's the worst of the permanent mains, I think. Then Yara was meta shattering to her release, and I think she's over here in S tier. She's very good extractor. She's a better extractor than V because of her 4-star movement. She has better survivability, and her active isn't that good, but still, sometimes her active drops box of chocolates for free after finishing machines, which is amazing. And then Dandy, of course, if he was a toon, then yeah, he's top of S tier, but I don't count him. And yeah, this is the meta tier list in my opinion. I'm gonna check stuff so then I can see if I'll move them. I'll move Flight down to top of A. I think that was Flight is good, but not that good. Boxing. And you know what? I think I feel very comfortable with the tier list. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here. And yeah, this is my new meta tier list, and I've been playing for a little bit, and so I'm pretty sure you can trust me. And all of these toons are the toons that you're like supposed to wear. A tier is good replacements, you know, like they can be like if you want to distract, instead of using Louis, you can use Goob. Instead of using like Shelly, you can use Gigi. Instead of using V, you can use Brightney. Instead of using Sprout, Bassie, you can use Ginger and Cosmo. So these are just replacements if you don't have these toons. Then B tier is just the mid toons, like the ones that you can use but not as good as the meta ones over here. C tier is just the toons that are basically survivalists. D tier are just toons that are bad at surviving and not good. And F is just Shrimpo. So yeah, this is my new meta tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.